So, do we have to meet all of our partner's needs? And what's the difference between healthy needs versus unhealthy demands? So, in everything that I've read, I know that we are responsible for meeting our partner's valid needs, relationship needs, where we provide emotional safety. We communicate well and respond to their bids for connection. We give physical affection. We allow for alone time and autonomy. We reassure and give affirmation. We need to repair any ruptures, and we need consistency and reliability. Those are things that nurture the relationship and not overwhelm it. But trauma-driven demands that feel like needs to the person expressing them, they usually come from a place of fear and not connection. They're usually urgent, rigid, and controlling. So some examples of trauma-driven demands that we think are needs but are not could be when an anxious person says, if you need space, that means you don't care about me. And that's really not about the connection of the relationship. That's about their fear of abandonment. And they're trying to control the other person so they don't feel that fear. An avoidant person might say, hey, my need is not to talk about conflict. Because if you do talk about conflict, then I'm going to shut down or leave. And that's about their fear of closeness, of vulnerability and intimacy. That's not a healthy need. Disorganized attached people will say, hey, I need you to fix this right now or I'm going to explode. Or you hurt me, so now I need to hurt you back. That's not a need for connection. That's a need for them to externalize their chaos. Codependent people will say, I need you to be happy all the time so I don't feel like I have failed as a partner. That's not a need. That's their nervous system fawning and people pleasing so that they can feel loved. Controlling people will say, I need you to tell me everywhere you go and everything that you do. They need to control the situation and you in order to avoid any kind of fear that they might have of you leaving. You can absolutely ask your partner for what you need, but your partner also gets to have boundaries around what they have the capacity to give. A healthy relationship is not about one person getting their way. It's about both people kind of getting what they want, feeling safe, free, supported, loved. It's about meeting in the middle road.